I think most people's like story is like, oh, like I want to get into music, and their parents are like, dude, like go to college and get a job. Like, what are you doing? You kind of have to be like, all right, like this is this like stable thing that I can choose to work through and pursue in order to, you know, achieve like a stable life. Or I can go fuck off and play guitar in my basement. Okay, Z-A-C-H. Oh, M-A-N-S-O-N, Manson, like the... Actually, there's not really a good choice there. Like the cult guy. We'll go with that one. I remember, I think like the end of my freshman year, like coming home for the summer. That was like the first time where like I sat down with my parents and like we were just hanging out and I was playing and my dad was like, oh, like you're like pretty good.
Zach, like he was just playing in his room, but it wasn't like playing random songs and stuff. It was like he would go in there and for 10 hours straight he would just practice scales, chord shapes, improv, and like for all of lockdown he would just be in his room playing guitar all day. And I was like, it was more than a hobby to him even at that point. It was pretty soon after he started where he was like, I want to be a musician. You know, I went to like college and then I realized that I hate it and I was like, okay, well I might as well try to do something that I like doing. So I started Jury before I joined Mercy Whip. I didn't really think about starting a band, but I guess like I figured if I were going to start a band with somebody, he would probably be one of the people I would want to do it with. I don't think, he's not the reason I started, but he definitely really contributed to me sticking with it.
He always blows my mind with the stuff he's creating, and there's never really a dull moment where I'm like, dude, what you're doing is like, it's not really doing it for me. It's always, you know, the best it could possibly be, and I think that I resonate with that because I feel the need to be happy with the product that you're putting out, and I think Zach also feels that way. It comes out in his music in a way that I couldn't really describe. I think that like the like cornerstone of most like alternative groups is a like counterculture attitude. You know, you kind of have to be politically aware in today's world. The stance that my band takes politically is from both like firsthand experience with these institutions and forms of like, you know, racism and abuse in the United States. There's a lot going on that's like really wrong with the world.
Yeah, so for both of the one we did last year and the one that we're doing this year, they're benefit shows. We're donating all the money to charity. Doing the skate park shows is both a community event for like people who go to shows and people who go to the skate park. We wanted to use the money from that like to do something good. So we decided to donate it to the Palestine Children's Relief Fund because kids in Palestine need it.
Like a lot of like the war in Gaza and Ukraine is just on Twitter. And I think that gives people more opportunity to interact with and create things to express themselves and how they feel about it, and to, you know, I think a lot of people do it for like the sense of awareness too. Last year we raised, I think, just about $1,000 during one of the shows for the Palestinian Children's Relief Fund. Jury is like a pretty, a lot of our shows end up being, we like take no money from it, like all the proceeds go towards. The most recent one we did was for families affected by the ICE deportations in New Haven. We had a toy drive and a food drive during Thanksgiving and Christmas. Even if everything that could go wrong went wrong and like the whole world's like crumbling apart, I think that it's a cornerstone of, you know, human civilization and interaction to continue to choose to try and support each other. And I think that my way of doing that is by trying to make art and music for it and to use that to spread my platform and try to support other people.